So, I don't mean to start another video in the driver's seat of my truck, but it's gonna happen. Got my stub axles, got my rear cover, and I'm on my way over to my buddy John Crocker's house to get my new diff welded up out of a 78 280Z with a 3.54 open differential. So we're gonna weld that shit up, throw it in the car will be good to go again. Because now we have DriftCon to go to next weekend. I think that's next weekend, whatever June 2nd is. Yeah, not this coming weekend, but the weekend after that. That's right. Yeah, I gotta go pull out money. Alright, so that ended up being like a half of a bust. Turns out he was still down in Olympia where I was going to pick up my new diff and have it welded. But he went ahead and welded it up for me and got it all filled up and good to go. It's essentially ready to drop in, bolt in, drive the car, which I really appreciate. That was really cool of him to do. So the diff's over there. I don't know if I'm ready for this. I'm going to put some tunes on. I'm going to get to fucking work. Because this shit needs to get back on the road because we have DriftCon on May 2nd. June 2nd. It's already May. Yeah, June 2nd. So, like I said, my computer's not up yet. I guess I can show you guys real quick. So, this is the new diff. He got it all nice and painted up for me. Axles in, filled in with oil. After I have it in, I'll do the good old finger check to make sure it is plenty full. I essentially just pull this cap off and put your finger in there, make sure it's just below this line. But one problem is I don't know if the right axles are in the right sides, so I'm gonna have to check that. Oh, I know you probably don't know what you're looking at here, but the diff is back in. It's just mounted up. This bolt's on the other side, and then these 4 bolts are still loose. Just need to zap them with the gun. But it's put in. Now I need to attach axles because they're still loose. Because that is what turns the wheel. And I have to do drive shaft. And then we should be done. I just need to check the oil in it. And yeah. Turns out the half shafts that go into the transmission or into the differential that mount to the drive shafts, so the half shafts mount to the drive shafts, and they were in the wrong side. I didn't know that they had to go on a specific side, but I guess we learn. They're in the right side now. That's all that matters. Need to check or let it sit for a couple days, make sure it doesn't leak any fluid, run it, and in gear, just let it drive around, because I don't want to jack it back up, mainly. I'm lazy. Okay, leave me the fuck alone. So we gotta do that, make sure it doesn't leak, and if it leaks, then I'm fucked. I have to take it back out, which luckily is not as much of a pain in the ass as it was the first time I did this, because I still had all of the stock brake lines and shit like that, but I don't have any of those anymore, because I just have the hydro, and that's it. And drive lines, gas lines, fuel lines, shit like that, and exhaust. And the exhaust is actually not as nearly as bad as it used to be. So that's pretty gnarly. So I'm going to get back at it, attach the axles, tighten these bolts down, and then run it through the gears. See how it sounds while spinning. Diff is back in. It's the next day. I was tired. I got done at like 1 o'clock in the morning. I don't know if you guys can hear it, but that is all the free play I have now. Like, I don't know if you can see that or not. Like, that's it. Before it would go to here and to there. So that diff was pretty much shot from the beginning. We're going to go ahead and start it up. Let it run through the gears, pick up some speed, and see if the seals leak. It's working! I'm so excited! don't know if I told you guys, but I found out one of my rims was bent at the last event. So I'm gonna start looking into some 16s and just buy 12 16s. So if you know anybody with hookups on wheel deals, looking at Rhoda Grid V's. They're 16 by 9 minus 15. So I'm gonna run a 225 tire all the way around. It's gonna cost me a little bit more, but it'll look better in the long run. Then I can start forming my wide body off of that wheel kit and make everything so it works together, and I can just sit with a set wheel set. Let's switch this through some more gears. Alright, that's third. Everything good so far? Alright, let's go to fourth. Maybe not. Fourth synchros are not as good. There we go. I don't know if you guys can see it, but I made lines. There you go. So when I was fucking off with that marker, it exploded in my hand. Because I'm a fucking renob. Oh well. So now that we have determined that there is no leaks, I'm gonna jump under there real quick and make sure that the fluid's still good, topped off. I know it leaks a little bit out. As long as it's really close, I can just stick my finger in. And there's fluid on my finger, then we'll be good. I'm gonna let it drain off the side so it's not just like runs onto my finger. But fucking really? This sucks. If you guys want, after this, it's just going to be me doing my day. I got the next 24 hours off. I have to be back at work tomorrow night. I got off yesterday night. So I worked yesterday days. Tomorrow I go on nights, but on night shift for 12 hours. So I got a couple things to do. I have to go pick up some pallets from Jana's work. Because we're planning on having a bonfire next weekend, and yeah, so I got some shit to do. But I still want to edit this video relatively quickly and get it out to you guys. I know I don't upload enough. I need to upload more. I need shit to upload. I do have a project that I'm sure a lot of the 280ZX guys that follow this will enjoy. I'm going to do a coilover install. I actually got a response type. If you watch No Grip on Life, you'll know. But I have a response type Z31 S13 coilover adapter. So this way you don't have to weld the coilover, the bottom of the coilover onto the assembly itself. You will just physically bolt the coilover onto this piece. Here, I'll just go grab it. Hold on. This is what I'm talking about. Essentially, this part slides, instead of on the outside of your existing strut tube, this just slides down so you would normally cut off the bottom of the strut tube, slide this down into it like a shock. This is the same diameter of a standard 280ZX shock, and from there you would weld along this edge. Now this is completely solid steel. I do need to order new lower brackets for the S13 since I welded mine on, but I'll do this as a spare set so if I ever break those again. Yes, it happened once before. And it wasn't awesome. It kind of sucked because I was getting on the freeway and I turned. This was the night after I hit a curb with my front wheel. That was actually the wheel that was bent at the track. But I went to go turn to get on the freeway, and as I turned, it just kind of snapped, and then this wheel assembly went up into the fucking wheel well. The strut assembly went down, and it sucked. Got that re-welded up. But I want to try these because these seem a little bit more sturdy, and I don't have to do all my welds because I'm actually going to take it to a welder. Chase, if you're watching this, you know who I'm talking about. You. Alright, so I'm going to hit the road so I can get these pallets and maybe burn some shit. I don't know. So if you were curious where Springfest Stance Wars was held, it's actually right here at Wow Waves. Wait, that's truck stop. Wow Waves! It's our little theme park we got. We got roller coasters and water slides and shit, so come to Washington, have some fun! So probably one of the coolest things I think about Washington is all of these 25-mile-an-hour cloverleaf style on-ramps. Like, check this out. This is wet, dry, third gear, fucking turbo, non-turbo, don't give a fuck. Just clutch kick and kick it. I mean, I'm pushing my truck at 35 miles an hour to go around this thing. So, these things are a fucking blast though. We got 56th Street, we got 38th Street, they're just a fucking blast, that's all. Doesn't mean we have to get arrested every time we fucking hit it. I found babe. Alright, so truck's all loaded up. This place is just packed with wood. We still have a couple more pallets we need to grab, but I'm pretty sure this is enough for right now. Don't forget, if you need collision shit done or detailing work, check out Auburn Quality Collision. They do great work. They're probably gonna paint my car. Alright, let's go drop all this shit off.